The opposition in Maharashtra, the Maha Vikas Aghadi alliance has reached a consensus on the seat-sharing formula in the state to contest the Lok Sabha elections 2024. As per the final seat-sharing deal, Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena will contest on 21 seats in Maharashtra, while the Congress party has agreed to fight the polls on 17 of the 48 Lok Sabha seats. Sharad Pawar's NCP will contest on 10 Lok Sabha constituencies.
साहजिकच आहे युती किंवा आघाडी म्हटल्यानंतर जागा वाटपाबद्दल शक्य असेल तिथपर्यंत आम्ही चर्चा करत असतो आणि तो प्रत्येकाचा अधिकार असतो. मात्र एक क्षण असा येतो की त्यावेळेला एकमेकाला समजून घेऊन जागा वाटप जाहीर करून प्रत्यक्ष निवडणूक जिंकण्याची तयारी सुरू करावी लागते आणि तो क्षण आता आज आलेला आहे की जिंकण्याचं एक मोठं उद्दिष्ट डोळ्यासमोर ठेवल्यानंतर या सगळ्या महत्त्वाकांक्षांना आणि इच्छेला आवर घालून आपण कशासाठी आणि कोणासाठी लढतोय ते डोळ्यासमोर ठेवून लढावं लागतं आणि जिंकावं लागतं. आम्ही आता महाविकास आघाडीचा एकत्रित कार्यक्रम कसा असेल त्याबाबत चर्चा करून त्याच्याही तारखा जाहीर केल्या जातील.
गेली 10 वर्ष आम्ही बघतोय त्या सगळ्यांना महाराष्ट्रातल्या जनतेला बाहेर काढण्यासाठी महाविकास आघाडी कटिबद्ध आहे आणि त्यासाठी आपल्या सर्वांच्या पुढं आम्ही सगळे आज महाविकास आघाडीचा अलायन्स जाहीर करण्यासाठी इथं आलोय. आम्ही अनेक पक्षांना बरोबर घेण्याचा प्रयत्न केला. काही ठिकाणी यश आलं, काही ठिकाणी नाही यश आलं. आणि या सगळ्या गोष्टी मागे टाकून आता आम्ही जे एकत्रित आलो.
Well, the contentious seat of Sangli has gone to the Uddhav faction of the Shiv Sena. As per sources, the Congress High Command didn't want to hurt Uddhav Thackeray. Maharashtra Congress also ceded the Bhiwandi seat, which went to the NCP, while the Mumbai South Central seat has gone to the Shiv Sena UBT faction. The party workers are unhappy with the Maharashtra Congress Party's decision to give away some of these seats, especially the Sangli seat. As per sources, some of the Congress leaders have also gone missing. They are not reachable anymore after this decision was taken. The Congress Party is now reaching out to these leaders.
यामुळे काँग्रेस या महाविकास आघाडीमध्ये जे सांगली भिवंडी आपल्या जागेचा उल्लेख आपण करताय, आमचे सगळे कार्यकर्ते एकजुटीनं महाविकास आघाडीच्या उमेदवाराला जिंकून आणण्यासाठी पूर्ण प्रयत्न करणार. आपण जे काही प्रश्न विचारताय की मतं तुमची एकमेकाला जातील का, बिलकुल जाणार. कारण की राष्ट्रवादी आणि शिवसेना हे जे ओरिजिनल पक्ष आहेत त्यांचे दोन्ही नेते आमच्या जवळ बसलेले आहेत.
My colleague Abhishek joining us on the broadcast with the details. Abhishek, the discussions have been going on for a long time now, with just weeks to go for the elections to begin. The seat sharing has finally been cleared, the announcement being made today, but it doesn't look like all is too well. Several of the Congress leaders within Maharashtra feel that the Congress party has sacrificed too much.
Definitely, and from the past few weeks, as the 3 important seats where bone of contention was Sangli, Bhiwandi and Mumbai South Central. And also today before the press conference, there was a short meeting between all the tall leaders, and we could sense that, before the meeting itself, from before meeting it was 22 seats, but after the announcement it was very much clear that Sena UBT will be fighting on 21 seats. And the Mumbai North seats was given to the Congress, and in that way the Sangli seat was retained by Sena UBT. This is something the agreement was before the press conference, and as the press conference was announced, now it is very much clear that 21 seats goes to Sena UBT, and now 10 seats for Sharad Pawar camp of the NCP and 17 seats for the Congress. But what we are coming to know from the sources, in fact the Mumbai Congress chief Varsha Gaikwad is also upset the way things were handled when it comes to negotiating for the Mumbai seats with the High Command or within the Maha Vikas Aghadi. Now Congress is left with 2 seats from Mumbai North and Mumbai North Central, but they were keen on Mumbai South Central, where already a candidate has been announced by Sena UBT, Anil Desai. So this is something which is brewing. When it comes to Sangli, the local leadership over there, right from Vishwadit Kadam, Vishal Patil, who was the probable candidate, they are upset. They have gone to Delhi and communicated to Mallikarjun Kharge, but all this has gone into vain because Nana Patole, while addressing the press conference, clearly pointed out whether it is Sangli or Bhiwandi, it has been instructed to the party workers to work in unison to make the Maha Vikas Aghadi candidate over there victorious. This is something which is going on in the state of Maharashtra, but finally the arrangements are out. 21, 17 and 10 is something that has been decided and out in the media now, but it will be a challenge for Congress to make those ground workers understand why Congress has compromised so much when it comes to the state of Maharashtra. The stronghold Sangli, the stronghold Bhiwandi going to NCP of Sharad Pawar faction, Sangli, and importantly the Mumbai South Central seats is going to the Sena UBT, is something that they will have to make those workers, those party workers at the ground level, make them understand, convince them to work for the Maha Vikas Aghadi candidate in these three respective states. So definitely all is not well as we see as the press conference that happened, but more amount of groundwork needs to be done by the Congress workers and the Congress leadership in the state to convince that those workers support the Maha Vikas Aghadi candidate in these three respective states.
Okay, so the Congress party may have brought in this compromise formula to accommodate the allies, but that may be costing the party in the long run because the party workers, party leaders seem to be extremely unhappy with it. Stay with us. After the seat-sharing deal announcement, the BJP also attacked the MVA, questioning how will they run the state when there is so much infighting within the alliance.
महाराष्ट्र की राजनीति में कांग्रेस दल और उद्धव ठाकरे गुट के नेता, इनमें आपस में रोज झगड़े चल रहे हैं। उद्धव गुट के नेता संजय राउत ने कांग्रेस के विश्वजीत कदम को कुछ कहा, विश्वजीत कदम ने संजय राउत को कड़े शब्दों में सुनाया। जो दल अभी से आपस में झगड़ रहे हैं, क्या ऐसे दल महाराष्ट्र के हित में, देश के हित में काम कर सकते हैं?
Now, as the Sangli seat goes to the Sena UBT in the seat sharing, several of the Congress netas are upset, with sources saying that the Congress leaders have also gone incommunicado. The senior leaders of the party are trying to contact them, but they've gone completely incommunicado. Abhishek Avasti continues to stay live with us. Abhishek, as we were speaking, there does not seem to be much happiness on ground. The workers are unhappy with the decision to hand over Sangli to the UBT. But more importantly, several of the leaders of the Congress party have also gone incommunicado. What are the details?
See, definitely, as we speak, we have seen from past few days how things were not going well for the Congress when it comes to the Sangli seats. In fact, the local leadership, we have seen the war of words between Nana Patole and Sanjay Raut. On one side, Sanjay Raut announced the candidature. In fact, the list was out of Chandrahar Patil, who is the candidate of Sena UBT over there. And then in a press conference, Vishal Patil name was announced by Nana Patole. And such kind of bone of contentions were continuously going on. Then they came to a friendly fight option, which was clearly rejected by the central leadership. Remember, the state leadership was very keen that at least those seats where their contentions are, Congress should place their candidate so that there is a message loud and clear that that is been a traditional seat of Congress and we have placed a candidate. But this was directly giving an option of division of vote, and which is not acceptable for any of the partners of alliance, and in fact it was rejected by the central leadership. And now when these kind of situation has arisen, the local leadership has been gone incommunicado, and what we are also coming to know from the sources might be options are given to counsel Vishal Patil that he might not stand as an independent candidate in front of Chandrahar Patil over there. So these kinds of options are being worked out, but at the same time, after this announcement,
for the moment, there are several leaders who are not, the Congress leaders are not being able to get in touch with them. Abhishek, request you to stay on with us. We have Shaina NC joining us over the phone line. Shaina, is this on expected lines after the decision was made? Some of the Congress leaders believe that the Congress party has ceded way too much. Sangli seat also being given to the Shiv Sena UBT.
The Maha Vikas Aghadi is obviously a flock that has no synergy. Where is the question of working together when their own leaders are in confusion? The UBT contesting 21 seats, the Congress 17, the NCP 10, and there you have seats like Sangli, Mumbai, which are in contention and have been, where both sides have kind of semi-declared candidates. Now, when you have a situation such as this, obviously there are going to be bones of contention. You take Sangli as a case and study, you take Mumbai North as Northeast as a case and study, and the fact that you have several rounds of seat-sharing talks that have taken place, and despite that, whether it's Sangli, Bhiwandi, there have been disagreements. Now, if there are so many disagreements before a unanimous decision is announced, people switching off their mobiles, close discussions where campaigning has actually begun, there is bound to be an ambition, but at the same time, there is no discipline. On the other hand, the Bharatiya Janata Party is such a disciplined cadre. It is not a question of being any dictatorial decisions over seat sharing. This is about ensuring that the amalgamation of the alliance sits together and works out all differences. Here, there is nothing but a sense of anxiety, and I'm not one to sit on political commentary, but this list that has been announced is only going to unfold itself in the days to come.